Hey everybody, welcome to the studio of Carini Arts. Check out cariniarts.com for my shop, my blog, my podcast, and so much more. It's been an eventful week, a good week. I had a couple paintings sell at one gallery last weekend, another painting sell at another gallery. I signed two licensing deals this week. And I also shared yesterday that you can find my prints now at Bed Bath and Beyond and also on Wayfair. So a couple cool things going on. I also dropped a new piece that's kind of cool on clear acrylic, and it has elements on both sides, so it plays really with space, light, translucency, and that is a nod to my late mentor Roland Reese. But today's talk, I wanted to talk about supporting other artists, artist relationships, and just art business in general. So I'll keep it short and sweet, but we'll try to make it hit hard. And I wanted to touch upon the idea that other artists are not your competition. I think that too often artists look at other artists and they think, oh, if I help out this other artist, I'm going to lose this opportunity for myself. But the truth is that if we work together, I think that there's so much more that we could do. And so my approach really is to help and to support other artists, even to sometimes put the opportunities on the table for other artists before myself, because I think that in doing so, we can really make the change that needs to be made. Because you're not my competition. Even if you make work that is in the same family or genre that I do, your audience is different than my audience. And I can never take away the greatest thing that you have to offer through your art, which is your voice, your authentic soul. So, other artists, not your competition. And I've been thinking a lot lately because I've had these licensing deals and things going on, and I've had my gallery relationships. I've been thinking about the nature of my relationships and which ones are working and which ones feel healthy. And the way that I look at it is I look at my relationships with business partners and galleries the same way that I do relationships with people. And if one person is pulling all the weight or making all the effort, it's not really going to go anywhere. You may stay in the relationship, but it's not going to go anywhere. Ideally, you need both people giving. And I heard this before, that it's not even 50-50. It's both people need to give 100%. And if both people are giving, that's what results in a good relationship. So if you have business partners or you work with other artists, my philosophy is I'm going to share the stuff often. I'm going to have a recurring posts, recurring stories, things of that nature. I'm going to tag you properly. I'm going to at you. I'm going to use hashtags. And I'm going to do it for the long term, because people really need to see things repetitively before it gets into their head from a psychological perspective. So that's kind of my approach when I talk to business partners or try to connect with brands too, is let them know, hey, this is what I bring to the table. I will provide a consistent stream of promotion. And I like to work with people that I'm passionate about, the brands that I'm passionate about. Because if somebody is passionate about what they're doing or who they're working with or who they're in a relationship with, they're going to try harder. And if the other party, if you have to convince them to try harder, it might not be the relationship for you. And take it from somebody that's been doing this for a couple of decades. I've had relationships with galleries and business partners that didn't quite pan out. And that's why I know exactly what I want these days, because I had those relationships that didn't work for me. So now when I approach people with opportunities or businesses, I'm very clear about what I want and what I expect. My word is my bond. Same with my handshake. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And if somebody else doesn't fulfill their obligations, well, then what I learned from that is that the next time an opportunity comes around, I'm probably going to go somewhere else, because I'm at a point in my life where I've been doing this too long and I'm getting too old to keep investing time and energy into poor relationships, toxic relationships. I want to give my love, my energy into relationships with love and the people that are going to support me. Because the environment where you're going to do best is an environment where you're supported, where you're appreciated, and where you're loved. So pay attention to who's taking care of you in your relationships. And if those people are taking care of you, take care of them, because maybe you're the person that's not taking care of your partner. That's all I got for today. Leave your questions, your comments. We can do longer talks if I ever start to get people on here, but I also do these talks on Instagram. But let me know the things you want to talk about. And if you like the content, you like the stories, you like the videos, I've got an entire library for you to look through. And you can also share them with people, tell them about me as well. Have a good day.